Hello everyone and welcome back. Dom here, and on this video I'm going to show you how to create a dreamy Pluck sound using the FMX engine on the Yamaha Montage and the modx. Intro. So lately I've been into sound design mode. I was really inspired to sit down on my synths and create sounds, and I thought I might do a tutorial on how to create a dreamy Pluck sound on the Yamaha Montage and the modx, because FM synthesis is great for Pluck sounds. As far as I'm concerned, I prefer it way more than subtractive synthesis when it comes to creating those spiky, plucky sounds that have this nice long release. So let's try and create this today. And as always, I haven't really prepared anything. So we're going to do this from scratch and we're going to do it together, right? So we're going to use our ears and we're going to use the lovely engine in the Yamaha Montage and modx. So the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm going to go to initial, category search of course, and initial normal FMX. This is going to be 100% FMX sound, okay? So hit enter, and now let's go into the sound. So click there, hit edit, and now we are into the sound. Now, Pluck sounds, they can be anything, you know, so I wouldn't worry too much about the algorithm that we're going to use. I have something in mind, and now I'm going to explain to you how I'm thinking. I'm thinking that maybe I want to have a Pluck sound, but maybe I also want to have like a little noise element out of this, right? So like a when we're playing, you know? Thinking about this, I think what I want is I want to have like maybe 2 or 3 pairs of operators, okay? And then I want to have the final pair so that we can create the noise. And in order to do that, I think I'm going to go to algorithm search, and maybe I want 4 operators and just 2 modulators. So maybe this one will be more than enough for me. So this is algorithm 67, and I just explained to you how I thought about this, right? So just to get this out of the way, because I know that this is going to be a question for some people, I'm going to show you straight away how I'm going to get the noise element. Let's pull up operator number 2, and this operator gets modulated by operator number 1. Okay? But now, see, the operator number 1 has this little circle around it. This is the feedback. So what we can do is we can turn feedback all the way to 7 and check what happens now when we turn up this operator. See, it becomes basically noise. And we're going to use this noise in order to create maybe the noise element of our Pluck sound. So it's already there. Let's turn it down for now, and we keep it there for later in case we need it. Now we are back to 0. Now let's go and start creating our Pluck. I'm going to start with operator number 8, so the first bunch. Okay, and now what I want to do is, like always, take care of my envelope, okay, my ADSR. So let's go to level, and there are many ways that we can do this, okay? What I like to do is I like to go to decay 2 and close this completely, and then I can open decay 1, okay? And now I can change how fast the decay 1 will be. You know, play by ear. How long do you want your Pluck to be? And then, if we want to go for a dreamy Pluck, I would think long release, okay? Maybe something like this. See, I mean, already the sine waves are very dreamy, they're very ambient. FM synthesis is great for creating ambient sounds. So Again, let's make the sound dynamic. Let's turn the level to velocity up. I'm happy with that. Now, let's create a little bit of sparkle. Let's make this Pluck a little bit brighter, right? I'm going to go to operator 7, and we're going to modulate operator 8 now. Okay, let's try and copy the settings, right? So it's 0, and then we have 50 or something, and see, I'm trying to emulate the two settings. So 54, 54, and then go 55 for this one as well. Why not? And I want to add velocity sensitivity for this one as well, because I want to be able to play, and the louder I play, I'm going to get a brighter sound. Let's try and play a little bit with the spectral waves. See, so basically what I'm doing here is I'm going to spectral 01, I'm turning up the skirt, and then I'm changing the coarse value, so the pitch. So this sounds a little bit like a pulse. I like this one. Let's try another spectral wave. I'm creating the sound with you as we speak. So I'm showing you exactly what I would do if I was designing the sound. Let's try this one. This sounds... I like that. That's nice. What I want to do now, maybe I want to have like a shorter decay for this one. I think I'm still gonna go for spectral 01 and coarse value of 2. That's very interesting. So if we detune the operator 7, we get this kind of... Very nice. I like this. Maybe this one we can use later on. Okay, so for now... Right, nice. Now let's go and copy these settings to the next block. So I'm going to copy my carrier, which is number 8, operator number 8, to my next carrier, which is number 6, right? Copy. And then 7, I'm going to copy it to number 5, okay? And now why don't we go and have a little bit of variation? Maybe for this one, I'm going to go and change this. Maybe go for a different wave. This adds a little bit of a metallic quality that I like. And maybe I can detune it a little bit. I like this up to this point. Now, should we go and add a little bit of air to this Pluck? Let's go and turn up our operator number 2. Okay, now what I want to do here is, first of all, I want to go ahead and create the same settings. Maybe something like this. Exactly what I did on the other one. All right, perfect. So both operator 1 and operator 2. So let's try and make sure that we isolate the noise element, okay? So I'm going to go to operator 2. I get a little bit of that. So I'm going to go to 1 and make sure that this is super long. Okay, so that it doesn't fade out, because when it fades out, check what happens. See what happens? We need it to be all the way up for the entire time, so that we don't get this kind of nasty artifacts there. So, okay, now let's go here. I'm actually going to set this to fixed for operator number 2 so that it doesn't have an audible range pitch. That sounds good to me. Now, let's bring up our operators. And now let's try and shape the attack. And I'm changing the level of operator number 2 so that I can introduce the noise. I like this. That's very, very nice. Now let's make sure that all of them are velocity sensitive. Perfect. And I want to make sure that this one is velocity sensitive as well. Very nice. Now we have all the operators velocity sensitive. Now let's make this pluck a little bit wider. I'm going to go to common and general, and I'm going to alternate the pan a little bit, you know, just a tiny bit. Let's try 21. I like that. That's very, very nice. Perfect. Now, do you remember when I did tuned one of the operators? We got this really beautiful kind of tremolo effect. Let's try and use this now, because I remember this. So if we go to operator number 7 and we go to our frequency, okay, I like this. So what I want to do is I want to select this, okay, control assign, and let's assign this, let's say, to maybe the mod wheel. Okay, and now, of course, what do we need to do? We need to make sure that we don't affect all the other operators. We just need to affect 7, which is our modulator for operator 8, and 5. So technically, this should give us the result. I like this. And why don't we also combine this with a little bit of LFO? Let's go and to our LFO, okay? So we go to second LFO, and let's go for a sine wave. And let's go and add a little bit of delay, because I don't want it to happen straight away, and a little bit of depth. Okay, now all I need to do is control assign this to my mod wheel. So sweet, right? I mean, it immediately invites you to play these sweet melodies. Now, what can we do? I mean, right now, imagine we haven't even touched the effects, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to my part settings, go to effects, and I'm going to add maybe a nice chorus, okay? Very subtle though. This is very nice. Let's try the SPX maybe. Ah, that's very nice as well. Okay, dry, wet. I won't go too wet. You know what? I like this. You know what? That's beautiful. Let's assign it to something. Control assign, super knob, okay? Haha! Happy accident. I love these happy accidents with the montage. Maybe I'm gonna go to insert B and I'm going to add a nice delay. Okay, tempo cross delay. I'm going to damp it a little bit, and I'm also going to make it a little bit darker, you know, with the EQ. Nice. Now, let's go and add a little bit of reverb. There's a little bit of reverb already to the sound because I left it there. Let's go and make it nice and long. You know what? This is an ambient sound. I want this long. Beautiful. I mean, the montage has some amazing reverbs. So what I'm gonna do now, I want to edit this reverb, make it longer. I'm gonna go to common settings because this is a sound effect, okay? And I'm going to go to my effects, reverb, and then I'm going to go like, I don't know, 4.9, large room, and maybe long decay as well. And then I'm going to go to variation send and add another delay there. A nice cross delay. Okay, that's not going to be timed. Okay, let's go to part 1 and add this.